myself Timid Choksi. I am assistant professor in LJIT. Student, welcome to session number 3 of area and volume chapter. Student, in this particular session, I have explained about the coordinate method for finding the boundary area. So you know that in a previous session, student, I have explained Simpson rule and trapezoidal rule, as well as mid ordinate rule and average ordinate rule for find the boundary area. Now next method is a coordinate method. So first coordinate method, when to use. So first point, when offset are taken at a very irregular interval, then the application of the trapezoidal rule and Simpson rule is very difficult. In this case, coordinate method is preferred. So you know that in a previous session, student, when you have find the boundary area, the interval are taken a very irregular way. But when the field condition are different and some obstruction are there, so offset are taken at very irregular interval. So this time the application of trapezoidal rule as well as the Simpson rule is very difficult to use the boundary area. So this type of condition, in this type of case, you have preferred the coordinate method. So this method is particularly mathematical step, or you use the some step to for finding the boundary area from coordinate method. So here first step number 1, when you use the coordinate method for finding the boundary area, so you have followed these 3 or 4 steps. So you have clearly understand this step, and I will give one example based on coordinate method, so you have clearly understand for finding the boundary area. So first step number 1, here our main goal is to find the boundary area of A, B, C, D, E, F, O and A point. So here the interval are very irregular way. In a previous session, you know that the distance between two offset is a similar, d equal to 10 meter. So all the interval is a d equal to 10 meter. But here all the offset are taken very irregular way. Means x1 is different, x2 is different, x3 is different. So this type of condition you have used the coordinate method. So first step number 1, you assume that from the measured distance and offset, you know that there are 2 important points. One, you have when you have find the boundary area, first you have find the baseline distance as well as the offset. So here x1, x2, x3 and x4 is a distance, and y1, y0, y2, y3 and y4 it is the offset. So first, from the measured distances and offset, a point of reference is selected, origin. So first you have select the origin. This method is you have remembered step by step. It is not a logically method on any concept. You have followed this step and find the boundary area. So first step, you have assumed that all the point reference is the origin. You know that origin means is a starting point. You know that coordinate is always in a xy form. So first you have considered the 0 0 means x coordinate is 0, y coordinate 0. Now step number 2, the coordinate of all the other points are arranged with the reference to the origin. So all the point means A, B, C, D, E, F. First you have select the O point as a origin. Then next all the point with reference to O, respect to O, you have arranged this type. I have already draw a figure. So you have arranged all the point with reference to the origin. So now step number 2, you have draw the figure. Now our main goal is to find the boundary of A to F. So now these are distance x1, x2, x3 and x4 up to origin. So O to this line means up to point B is x1 distance, up to C x2, D x3 and O to F is a x4. Similar that there is a vertical distance, means offset distance is a y0, y1, y2, y3 and y4. Now after the draw the figure, third step, you have arranged or make the table this form. It is very easy. So taking the O as the origin and of all other points are arranged as follows. So make the table. First you know that point, your starting point from A, B, C, D, E, F, O to A. So you list out all the point A, B, C, D, E, F, O and A. Now you have find the particularly X coordinate and Y coordinate. So here you know that in coordinate in a coordinate is described in X and Y form. So now first A point. So A point X coordinate is 0 and Y coordinate is Y0. So here I have written point A, X coordinate is 0 and Y coordinate is Y0. Y0 because starting from this. So this is a 0, 0 point. So here you have this X coordinate is 0 and Y coordinate is Y0. Similar that you have find the all other coordinates. Point B, X coordinate is x1 and Y coordinate is y1. Similar that point C, X coordinate is x2 and Y coordinate is y2. So x2 and y2. You have written x and y coordinate of all the points. Okay. After the arranging the coordinates from this table, now next step number 4. This is the most important step. It is the last step for finding the boundary area from coordinate method. So first, the coordinate are arranged in determinate form as follow. So first, you have remembered this step. Clearly, listen student, attention are there. First, you have write all the points in a horizontal way, A, B, C, D, E, F, O and A point. You know that. Now next step, first below the line, blank the line, 2 or 3 line and write all the y coordinate of this point. So I have written y coordinate below the all the points. You know that A point y coordinate is y0, B point coordinate is y1. So here first you have written all the y coordinates. Now after next you have written the similar that x coordinate. You have between the gap of y and 0 2 to 3 lines on in a notebook or in an answer sheet, and you have write the x coordinate. So you know that a coordinate point A coordinate x is 0, B coordinate is a x1. So you have written in this form. So first I repeat this term. First you have write down all the point, then you have write down y coordinate of this point and then x coordinate of this point. Now next step, you have find the step number 5, sum of product along the solid line. So now you have find the sum of product along the solid line, means y0 into x1. So we have find the summation A, means area A, summation A equal to y0 x1. Similar that plus y1 into x2 plus y2 into x3 plus y3 into x4. Similar that last 0 to into 0. So here we have find y0 into x1 plus y1 into x2 plus y2 into x3 up to last step 0 into 0. So you have find the summation A, means sum of product along the solid line. Similar that you have find the sum of product along the dotted line. So you have find the summation B. So you know that 0 into y1, x1 into y2 plus x2 into y3. So you have find 0 into y1 plus x1 into x2 plus x2 into y3. Similar that up to last point 0 into y0. 0 into y0. So you have find the summation A and summation B, this type in this method. Now after the finding the summation A and summation B, you have find the required area. So required area is 1/2 summation A minus summation B. You have remembered this equation. Particularly coordinate method, this equation is given So you have remembered this equation, area required equal to 1 half summation A minus summation B. Summation A you have find this formula, summation B you have find this particular formula. So you have put the value of summation A and summation B and find the answer, required area. So this is the coordinate method. I have repeat this step. First, step number 1, you have arranging the all the point with origin. So draw the figure. Then you have make the table and arrange this type of coordinate. Now you have arranged in determinate form. First you have write all the point. Then you have write the all the y coordinate, then x coordinate, and then you have find the sum of product along the solid line as well as the dotted line. So you have find the summation A and summation B, and then find the last area required, 1 half summation A minus summation B. So this step is followed for finding the boundary area of coordinate method. Now student, I will give one example so you have uh, clearly understand. First example is coordinate method based example. The following perpendicular offset were taken from a chain length to a hedge. Distance is given and offset is given. You know that distance is a x and offset is a y. So distance in meter, offset is also given in meter. Distance is given 0, 6.5, 12.5, 24.5 and 48.5. So the interval are very irregular way. So you understand this type of example is based on coordinate method. Offset is given. So now next, first draw the figure. You know that there are A, B, C, D and E point. So A, B, C, D, E, F and O point. Now first uh, coordinate which distance is 0 and y is a 5.0, y0 is a 5.0. Similar that first distance is 6.5, so x1 you are consider the 6.5 and y1 is 6.5, x3 is a 24.5 and y3 is a 5.75. So you have arranged the distance and offset in a figure. So step number 1, first draw the figure and arrange the all the ordinates. Now after you know that, second you have make the table. I have already explained the procedure of coordinate method in a previous slide. So first you have written a point, all the point A, B, C, D, E, F, O, A. Now you have written x and y coordinate. So here you know that point A coordinate x is a 0 because this is a starting point is origin means 0, but y coordinate is a 5.0. So here I have written a 5.0. Similar that B point x coordinate is 6.5 and y coordinate is 6.5. 6.5, 6.5. C point x coordinate is 12.5 and y coordinate is 4.5. So here I have written 12.5 and 4.5. Similar that you have write all the coordinates of the all the point. Now next step, you know that first you have written the point, then you return the all the y coordinates, and then after blank you have leave the blank line of 3 to 4 and then you return x coordinate. Now you know that sum of product along the solid line. So 5 into 6.5 plus 6.5 into 12.5 plus 4.5 into 24.5. Similar that last 0 into 0. So you will get the answer of summation A. Now sum of product along the dotted line. So 0 into 6.50 plus 6.50 into 4.50. Similar that you have find the last 0 into 5. So you have find the sum of product along the dotted line. So summation B is fine. So summation A and summation B, you will get the answer. Now last, you know that our last step required the area. Equation is 1 half summation A minus summation B. So our area required is 257.275 square meter. You know that area unit is meter square. So this is the method of coordinate method for finding the boundary area. So I have repeat this example. First you have draw the figure and put all the coordinates x and y in a figure. Remember that all the points are starting from the origin. So x1, x2, x3 and x4 you have arranged, and y1, y2, y3 and y4 you have arranged. Then make the table and you have written in a determinate form, and last you have find the area required. So this is the example based on coordinate method for finding the boundary area. Now student, second example, calculation of traverse area. You have studied in already in a theolite survey. So here you have find the traverse area from coordinate method. So first the latitude and departure of the line of a closed traverse are given in below. Calculate the area of traverse by coordinate method and median distance method, but you have only syllabus, you have find the area from coordinate method. So I have in this particular session I will only explain only coordinate method. So first line is given in a table, northing, southing, easting and westing is given. Northing you are not in a positive, southing in a negative, easting positive and westing negative. A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A, it is the traverse line and all the value is given. Now you know that northing and southing is considered in a latitude and easting and westing is compartment of the departure. So now you have make the table. First station A, B, C, D, A. First A is a you have line dash line. Write the dash line. Next station B. So line is A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A already given. Here directly you have given the latitude and departure. So you know that first in a latitude, first given value, a line of AB latitude in a southing side, so negative. So here I have written directly latitude minus 157.2. BC line latitude is a northing side, so positive. CD also positive, but DA in a negative. So I have given a sign. Latitude line of AB is negative, BC and CD positive, and DA is negative. Similar that here easting is a positive, so line of AB and BC departure in a positive manner, but CD and DA in a negative manner. So here I give the sign departure line of AB and BC positive, but CD and DA negative. Why negative? Because it is the running in a westing, and AB and BC departure is running in a easting. Now after the making and given the sign, then last step you have find the independent coordinates. So you know that in a coordinate method you have used the origin, so you have assumed that the origin at any value, assume any value. I have assumed 250 and 150, you have assumed 0 0 100 100 200 250, any type of value you have assumed, but I have assumed the 250 and 150. So 250 and 150, then after you know that first start 250. So you have assumed in a positive manner, because always origin in a positive. So 250 positive assumption value. Now you have find the all other independent coordinates. So you have how to find, clearly listen student. Here first 250 minus 157.2, because this is a y coordinate and here y coordinate is written. So first minus, so 250 minus 157.2, so getting the answer of 92.80. Next second, here 92.80 and departure latitude of BC line is 210 in a positive manner, so add them 92.80 plus 210.5, so cumulative them, so 303.30 plus 174.5, so 478.70, and last 478 minus 228.7, because here last coordinate in a negative form. So student, you have checked them, last coordinate means last answer, which are the value you have assumed, the last value is same. Here I have assumed a 250, so here I have give the answer, get the answer 250. You have assumed 100, so your final answer is 100. So you have checked them. So I repeat this term. First you have assumed the 250 minus 157.2. Only you have considered the y coordinate, because you have calculation of the y coordinate. When you have considered the x coordinate, so also only you have watched the see the x coordinate. So now I have find the independent coordinate of x coordinate. Here I have assume the value origin is 150 and first value of x is 154.8. So answer is 304.80 plus 52.5, so 357.30 minus 98.3, so 259.00, and last 259 minus 109, so answer will be 150. So y coordinate you have cumulative that y, and x coordinate you have find the cumulative with x coordinate. So here 150 I will assume. So the final answer is 150. So you have arranged the or find the independent coordinates this type of method. Now after the finding the y and x, now last step similar. First we have write the y coordinate and then x coordinate. Last I have already explained in a previous slide. Same, first you have written the y coordinate 250, 92.80303 and write in a horizontal form. Similar that you have leave the blank line 3 or 4 and then you have write the x coordinate. Here x coordinate is here 150, 304.80, so you have write in a horizontal. Now last step, you know that sum of product along the solid line. So summation A equal to 250 into 30.80 plus 92.80 into 357.30 up to last 478.70 into 150 and find the answer of summation A. Similar that sum of product along the dotted line. So 150 into 92.80 plus 304.80 into 303. So you have find the sum of the product along the dotted line with summation B. Now find the summation A and summation B. You have find the area required. You know that area required is 1 half summation A minus summation B. So put the answer of the value of summation A and summation B and getting the answer of area required. So neglecting the sign, sometimes you have getting the answer in negative form, but always area is always in a form of positive. So you have neglecting the sign. So I repeat this term. First, you have arranged the latitude and departure. Then you have assumed the any value, means this is the origin. So you assume the 0, 0, 100, 100, 200, any type of value. Then you have cumulative the y and x and find the independent coordinates. Then return in a determinate form and try to find the summation A and summation B. And last, you have find the area required. So student, thank you so much watching this video. In this video, I have covered the coordinate method and its example. I have covered two types of example. One is the first example is find the boundary area, and in a second example, coordinate method for finding the traverse area. So thank you so much watching this video.